we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And the starter for Toronto, Jose Barrios. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Runner takes off. Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Juan Soto now. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His 73rd home run of the season. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Big time power. He's 3rd in the AL in home runs. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The 1-0. Almost got him. Swing and a hard hit ball. Fair ball down the first baseline. Now he'll turn for second. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Batting 5th,
and his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
And now here is Harper. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 homers. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Man at second. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there, and it's gone. His 51st home run of the year. It's 5-zip. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and
Like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Started to swing, held up.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
The pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Ball down.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Yainer Diaz. One of the stars in the win yesterday. Runner takes off. High fly ball, shallow right field. And that is Springer. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting 8th, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Juan Soto.
We are watching one of the greatest hitters that has ever lived. You're talking about a career OPS over 1,000. Think of the other names in the conversation with this guy. Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. Just amazing.
Lindor on the move. Foul ball. Runner goes again. This one lifted in the air, left field. Santander makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Brenton Doyle stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to one inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. And down on strikes he goes. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Toronto. And today's starting pitcher, Rhett Lauder.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Andres Jimenez, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Nathan Lucas. Now in box. Comes up empty
0-1.
with a swing there. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. One out, base is empty. Next
Ball
pitch
one.
is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A little bit
Ball
low.
2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his
Batting
last
third,
start, and he's
left
just racking them up
fielder,
again in this one. This guy can really
Anthony
dominate a game out there.
Santander.
Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And here comes Bellinger. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fouled off to the right. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage again.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. One left for Toronto. It's 5-0. And welcome back
Leading
to the
off for
ballpark.
the Yankees,
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Berrios back to work. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A shot to the opposite field. His 42nd home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's all for Jose Berrios, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching
Out
for
of the
the Blue
bullpen for the
Jays.
Jays, Max Scherzer.
Number 31.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this
Max
season, as you see with the
Scherzer.
big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Singled and scored his first time. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Ramirez needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
And that is Springer. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Juan
Here's
Soto.
Juan Soto. On the verge of history, his next home run will break the single-season Major League record. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing
right
on it, and
Aaron
it jumped
Judge.
off his back. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Aaron Judge at the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Man at second.
Ball 1.
And Chris behind the plate
One
today,
ball, one
James
strike.
Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you
Now
have
batting,
to
first
just
baseman,
hunt for what
Bryce
you can
Harper.
handle.
Here's Harper now. He's already homered here in this one. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And now the
That's
count
off the
is
plate.
even.
Ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2-2 now. And there's the ball. Francisco Lindor waiting to hit for the Yankees. And ball
Nope,
4,
that's
2
ball 4.
aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something
Now batting,
that's been
shortstop,
part of his
Francisco
career since day
Lindor.
one.
So 2 down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Walked his first time. The shortstop
that's the
takes the ball. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's
Now
7-0.
batting, catcher Yainer Diaz.
So 2 on with 2 away. Yainer Diaz stepping in now for the Yankees. Just
Oh, that's
missed.
out.
First and second, 2 down. Popped up first base side. And that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single, and it's an
Now batting,
8-run
the
lead.
center fielder Jackson
So up
Merrill.
next, Jackson Merrill flied to left his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swung on, belted. Back there. That's long gone. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 11-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Scherzer is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Ryan
the Blue
Burr
Jays.
takes over on the mound.
Number
Well,
43.
he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of
Ryan
throwing
Burr.
strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And up next for New York, Brenton Doyle. He's one of the best players in the game. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that turns the lineup over.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to Jimenez. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Louder in his rookie season, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
He swings and fouls one off. 0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Ernie Clement in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
George Springer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 out, space is empty. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. Out of here. His 14th of the year, and they're on the board. It's 11-1.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is that. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. We played 2 full. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. And we're back.
Leading
Now
off
the
for
third
the
baseman,
Yankees,
Jose
third
Ramirez.
baseman, Jose
Well, in their
Ramirez.
win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He shoots one out to right. His 53rd homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 12-1. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, it made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Inside, 2-0. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
He has had such a good day
batting,
today. I don't think
right
he's going to want to
fielder,
leave
Aaron
when it's
Judge.
over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 for 2. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. His 52nd home run of the season. And they add a couple more. It's 14-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here is Bryce Harper. That one hit to right, and that is Springer. And out number 1 on the grab.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Up
Not
next
allowing
for
it
the
to stay
Yankees,
in the head, but
shortstop
going to work at the next hitter, and a
Lindor.
tough one at that.
Here's Francisco Lindor. A walk, and he's also singled.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Rip towards third. Tosses across to first. Lindor retired.
Now batting catcher, Yainer Diaz.
And next for New York, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Just missed.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Swing at a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jackson Merrill. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. In the air, left field. And it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right
for the
there, but he
Yankees,
didn't give
left
in.
fielder,
He clearly
Britton
didn't catch
Doyle.
that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And now it's going to be
That's a
Britton
ball.
Doyle. And ball 1. Diaz at second. Merrill at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering
2.
upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter.
balls,
Definitely has
no
the
strike.
advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. Liner, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases
Up next
loaded
for the
and 2
Yankees,
gone.
second
Well, when you fall
baseman,
behind in the
Jazz
count, you've got to
Chisholm
come into the zone,
Jr.
and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 18-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ryan Burr gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching
New
for the
pitcher
Blue
now
Jays,
for the Jays, Eric
number
Swanson.
50.
He's into the game with the bases
Eric
empty.
Swanson.
Two outs, nobody on. Jose Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
So far, 7 runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 18-1. Taking a look at some
Leading
notable
off
Rookie of
for
the
the
Year
Jays,
candidates this
first
season.
baseman Dalton Varsho.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Good eye right there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the
Now
zone
batting,
right there. I don't think
second
that's a
baseman
strike if he takes it.
Andres
Brady
Jimenez.
textbook pitching.
Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Jimenez in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That one missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one laced to center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage
Now
count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So a man aboard. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Nathan Lucas. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Louder winds and deals. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Hit in the air, left field. Doyle hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit in the air, center field. Merrill in position. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. In the air to left center. Santander sizes this one up. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch.
Up
Man, he's going to want that
Yankees,
one back, no
right
doubt.
Fielder, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Judge comes up empty there.
0-1.
Base knock right field. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands.
Bryce
Nice job
Harper.
of going the other way.
Man at second with 1 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. Outside
Ball 1.
low, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Judge leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Just
that pitch
missed.
is out.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch is outside. And ball
That's
4,
ball 4.
2 aboard.
Take your base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Now batting,
Ooh, that's a good
shortstop,
question.
Francisco Lindor.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. That clips the corner.
2.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The shortstop
Inside,
takes the
ball 2.
ball. Off the mark there. 3-2 now. Line drive, base hit. Here comes the judge around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead continues to grow.
Now batting,
One
catcher,
down.
Yainer
Now at
Diaz.
the plate, Yainer Diaz.
Ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Two on, one out. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In to score is the runner from third. Tags the runner for 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
So digging in, Jackson Merrill. In the air, left side. Santander should have this one. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're midway in the 4th. The Yankees lead this one 20-1. Back now in Toronto. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Center fielder.
They'll say this is a guy that grew up
Bellinger.
in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
And he chases that one. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Now batting.
So up next, Bo Bichette.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the full side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out, runner at second. Ernie Clement digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't
Up
produce a hit,
next
but he
for the
made
Blue
solid
Jays,
contact,
right
and that's all you're
fielder,
looking to do
George
anytime you're at the plate.
Springer.
Here's George Springer. Fastball for a strike. That's in there. And that is strike 2.
No ball,
And a
2
bat
strikes.
like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
1 ball.
Way
2
outside.
strikes.
Now 1-2. Slider
2 balls,
misses
2
outside.
strikes.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Leading off, Brenton Doyle. Swanson back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swanson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Activity in the bullpen. John Schreiber preparing to come on if needed. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low, and it's a full count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And that one wrapped foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled off.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is even, 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 21-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eric Swanson departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching
A
for
new
the
arm
Blue
into the
Jays.
game, the righty, John
Number
Schreiber.
46.
He last pitched 2 days ago.
John Schreiber.
One out, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 54th home run of the season. It's 22-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now here is Juan Soto. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. And that's in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Headed towards the corner and a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Soto checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Out towards left center. Santander makes the catch for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
2 down, bases empty. Here is Aaron Judge. That misses. 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And now 2-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Bryce Harper would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
2 down, nobody on. And ball 4. And Judge takes his walk.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today?
Harper.
I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A 2-run homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 24-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. John Schreiber won't go any further tonight.
Now pitching
The
for
new
the Blue
pitcher in the
Jays.
game, Brendan Little.
Number
And with the
54.
big deficit on the scoreboard,
Brendan
he almost has to just
Little.
put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Ouch, that one drilled him. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. Last half of the 5th coming up. Yankees out in front, 24-1. Let's check out some notable
Leading
Cy Young
off for
candidates
the
so far this
Jays,
year.
Catcher Alejandro Kirk.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some
0-2
frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Now batting.
Well, that slider
first
down and away.
baseman,
It's just kind of a
Dalton
slow death. The 2
Varsho.
strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Varsho in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls,
I think he was sitting
2
off
strikes.
speed there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Yankees up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Lindor gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Andres Jimenez. Just off the inside edge. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Chad Green appears to be getting loose. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
So a man aboard. Stepping in, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're the top half of the sixth. And that is downstairs. Two balls, two strikes the count. Next offering is outside. And ball four, two aboard.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the
Now
box.
batting,
You can
left
see it
fielder,
right there
Brenton
with such
Doyle.
tight plate discipline.
And up next for New York, Brenton Doyle. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And foul ball. Next offering is down low.
One ball, two
No
strikes.
outs, runners at first and second. Ripped to third and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering is downstairs. Oh, great stop from his backside. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting,
Awesome job
third
of
baseman,
getting to that
Jose
baseball. Really
Ramirez.
good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
And next for New York, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brings it in, and that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the DH, Nathan Lucas.
Designated hitter, Nathan Lucas.
Top of the zone for a called strike. And a foul ball. And a good
Nope,
eye
that's
there.
a ball.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Got it. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Anthony Santander will hit next. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Merrill pulls that one down. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody
2 outs,
Bellinger.
base is empty. Here comes Cody Bellinger, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Just missed.
1-1.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone. Man in scoring position with 2 away.
Shortstop,
Bo Bichette
Bo
next up for the Blue
Bichette.
Jays. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Doyle settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that's the inning. Let's check out some
Leading
notable
off for the
MVP
Yankees,
candidates so
the
far this
designated
season.
hitter, Juan Soto.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There it
0-1's the
was.
count.
Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That one almost got him.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, man aboard, Aaron Judge getting ready to hit. And Judge spoils that one. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And down on strikes. And Judge is down on strikes.
Now batting, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here comes Bryce Harper. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Ball one there.
No strikes.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And a foul ball. Two outs. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it one-hops the wall. Throws to second.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Yainer Diaz.
Man at second here with 2 away. Yainer Diaz stepping in now for the Yankees. Fought off foul. And he grounds one back up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning stretch time. The Yankees lead it 25-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
for
summary.
the Jays, third baseman Ernie Clement.
Out towards right center field. Judge has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's
Now
what
batting,
we're witnessing
catcher
here. This
Alejandro
lineup's inability to
Kirk.
lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exact.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chad Green.
Number 57.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jackson Merrill.
Center fielder Jackson
This kid
Merrill.
picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That's down and in. Green, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Santander sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Brenton Doyle.
So digging in, Brenton Doyle. That's outside. Ball one. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jimmy Garcia, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line to left. That's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. That's inside. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2. Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on.
That one at the knees for a strike. Check swing, and he went. And out 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Ramirez.
And up next for New York, Jose Ramirez. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Chisholm off of first with 2 away. And ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Clement right there to make the grab. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 25-1. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays. Dalton
Varsho.
Lauder back to work. Lauder still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Jimenez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one pulled foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Judge getting an angle on it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nathan
2 down, bases
Lucas.
empty. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that will end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at
Leading
their
off
upcoming
for
schedule.
the Yankees, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
And it's fouled away. Here's your 1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And that's outside. Full count now. Now a fly ball to right center. Bellinger settles under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. And misses inside. The Yanks up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated
Now
fastball,
batting, first
even if
baseman,
it's still
Bryce
in the
Harper.
strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So Harper stands in.
You can do it, Blue Jays.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Two outs.
Ball 2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And another ball. Francisco Lindor on deck for the Yankees. And there's the automatic.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
We got a full count.
In the air, center field. Bellinger has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back
Leading
as
off
we take
for
a peek at the starting
Toronto,
pitching so
left
far this
fielder,
year.
Anthony Santander.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Now
arm to
pitching
start the
for the
bottom of
New
the
York
ninth.
Yankees.
Abner Uribe.
Number
This
47.
guy's a strike thrower. He's done an
Abner
excellent job of
Uribe.
avoiding walks so far this season.
Across the letters at 99. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch
Now batting,
strikeout. All
center
fastballs.
fielder,
Man, he's got a lot of
Cody
confidence in that
Bellinger.
pitch right now.
One down. There comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. In the air, right field. Judge. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
One out
Bo
left for the Blue
Bichette.
Jays. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. That is upstairs for ball 1.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Fastball for a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.